Good morning, everyone. You just saw Cody getting out of this little swimming pool. Very typical. They've been playing ball, so they're trying to cool down. And the best thing for a dog to cool down is water on their feet and belly. So if you ever have a dog you're worried about heat stroke, the best thing to do is get them in a pan of water like that and cool them down fast. He's tired. I try not to overrun him because he is almost 11, so he's having fun. You're gonna be all dirty, you goofball. And there's the other big guy. Get in the pool, Tundra. Go on, cool down. Get in the pool. Alright guys, I just wanted to give you an update what's going on here on the homestead. Not a whole lot of anything right now. I mean, we're living every day like we did prior to the virus outbreak. And we're just doing our everyday things here on the homestead. We are running out of project supplies. And we're actually talking about calling into a local store here in the one close town to us. And they'll actually put an order together for us so we can continue with projects. And they'll load our trailers so we don't have to come into contact with them. So there's quite a few programs in place that can help people. Hi, these are my boys. Look at all these boys. Coco right there, he's castrated. He's castrated, and the black and white one's castrated. The rest are all intact. And we have a new addition coming to the homestead, probably within 8 weeks. And I can't say too much about it because it involves quite a road trip, which I'm not sure which one of us is going to do it and if we'll be cleared to be able to do it. So there's still stuff coming down the pike here for us and our farm. We're still building our farm. We're still building the whole self-sustainability thing here. So we did not end up getting any chicks because it just didn't, the cards never fell right on the table, if you will. So we just never ended up with any chicks. Our DIY hay shed has been phenomenal, guys. We do get 2 rolls in here. I don't know if we'll be able to see in here. There's a roll. So we had 2 rolls in here before we went on full lockdown, and we have a 3rd roll in there. We've used the first one, so we probably have enough hay for another 2 to 3 months. So we're doing really good there. Now, we are staying home. But there are times when you have no choice. You have to go out. So we have designated Jim as the person to go out, and here's why. He is stronger than me. He can get things like feed, big bags of heavy stuff where I can't. There's just no way. Look at that comfrey. Huge! It needs to be transplanted into the ground now. There's some lettuce growing. There's some comfrey, onions. The broccoli that was coming in here, the heat just seems to be too much for it. But look at the tomatoes. There's so little to update you on that it's been really hard to even work on a video. My tomatoes have flowers, so we will see some tomatoes. I did replant a couple seeds in here. The empty spots, I'm putting seeds just to see if we can keep the garden as full as possible. These are all paste tomatoes, so they're sauce tomatoes. So that's where I'm going. Look at my onions. Their onions are doing great. Spinach is doing great. Lettuce is kind of hit or miss. My celery is doing great. I got to trim some of these leaves back. There we go. Oreo's upset. She did not get milk today. I am drying her off because a gallon of milk a day is just too much milk, guys. Right now I got us down to half a gallon, and we can handle that. But a gallon with nobody coming and visiting and us not being able to get it to anybody, it's a waste of resources in my opinion. And it's hard on the goat long term to be in a milking circumstances And I decided since she's the hardest one to milk, I'm drying her off. So right now she's only getting milked every other day. My squash is doing really well. Look at those. So we definitely will have squash. There's peppers. The peppers over there have flowers. And that's the jalapeno. So we will have jalapeno peppers. And this is a bell. So there's a flower bud there. Even this one here has a flower. So we're definitely going to get some peppers here shortly. I'm just looking around. The cherry tomatoes, I got one left that's doing fairly well. The rest are not doing well at all. Cucumbers have not sprouted at all. Oh, I shouldn't say that. I think that's a cucumber. So one, and I planted this whole line here with cucumbers, and I got one up. That's it. So, you know, it's a hit or miss. It always seems to be hit or miss here in the garden. So, we're still working on it, though. We don't give up. I put, all my turnips got pulled, so this bed is ready to be reworked. I have a couple that went to seed. I'm going to let them go to seed, and I'm sharing those seeds with my daughter. We've got just only the beets are left, and I did replant some beet seeds in this upper corner just to see if they'll take off. My watermelons are soon ready for transplant. My strawberries are doing okay. Lots of flowers. My spiderwort is just full of blooms, which is wonderful. Carrots, we've been picking and sharing. I gave my daughter a grocery bag full of spinach, one full of carrots, one full of turnips, and I have all this left, and I got these all coming in. So we're doing pretty good here. Blackberries, I did buy and plant blackberries, and as you can see, there's absolutely nothing going on there. Hopefully the roots take and we'll get some new shoots up here in a little bit. I don't know. And one of my biggest exciting successes right now is right here. Look at all this. That's potatoes, guys. Down there's a big one. Now they're not all up through the soil, but the ones that are, I'm real excited about. These are the Yukon Golds. And I believe this is a red potato. So it looks like somebody's been digging in here. But yeah, somebody dug. Oh, they got dirt all over it. Yep, dogs can't get in here anymore because it is fenced off now. So the dogs aren't doing it, but it could be a guinea. Could be rabbits. Who knows? All right. Let's go check on our baby goats. We do have some flowers blooming. We've got our tangerine tree is just coming out of bloom, and it has the start of tangerines now. And here's the goats. Everybody is doing fantastic. Lily is officially sold. She has a deposit on her. I was hoping to get little Leo out to Oklahoma to one of my friends, but she actually found a buck like 5 miles from her house, and I'm 1,000 miles from her house, so she found somebody local. But there's the kids. Nala is still one of my best milkers right now. So that's Nala right there in the back with the horns. She's the only one with horns. She's still my top milker. Even the big girls like to play, guys. Somebody's feeling kind of frisky today. It's funny, Nala will protect Simba, which is her daughter, but when at feeding time, she beats the tar out of her to get her away from her. She doesn't want to share her food. She used to when Simba was little, not no more. Simba, your hair's standing up. Did they get you all riled up? Huh? Those ears. Hi, Lily. Hey, Lily girl. Everybody's kind of rammy this morning. It's not even cool out. It's actually pretty warm. We went through a pretty cold front. It was down in the 40s in the mornings here, which is pretty cold for us anyway. The garden benefits from it because it helps cool the ground so the plants don't get overcooked in the soil because everything gets so hot here. See that pine tree? They've stripped all the bark off. I expect we'll lose that one. And there's another one down there, right there. They stripped the bark off. They're all little ones, so we're probably going to lose them. They're working on this one here. And, you know, this wood can actually use a thinning out, so it's not a big deal. They all smell like pine cones right now. Oreo, really? She's pushing against me. And there are the babies in the back. Glory is absolutely spoiled, rotten, just like Gracie was. Gracie's not near as demanding because she's getting very independent of both us and her mom. But now we got Glory. It's like we create our own little monsters by spoiling them. Yeah, so there will be a new animal on the homestead, hopefully within 8 weeks or so. And we'll see how that goes. And by that time, Miss Lily hopefully will make it to her home. I might do the trip and drop her off. She's going to Georgia, and I'll be bringing the other animal home from West Virginia. If I make the trip, I'm taking my granddaughter Allie with me. It's fun to sit here and watch them. I got a load of wash going. So I like to sit out here and just watch the goats. There's so little going on here, guys. It's just like in our spare time and downtime, I'm building a puzzle. Jim's building another wall to separate our bedroom from the stairwell. And that's almost done, but we need to get some more finish boards, which is that 1x6 pine that we're using to finish the stairwell. And we chose to do that rather than work on the bathroom. But the bathroom is definitely next on the list, because that way, and we did get the flooring done in the spare bedroom. We're going to do the flooring in our bedroom next. But we decided we wanted that wall built for safety reasons, because we had no wall there. Our dressers were acting as a wall. But once you move those out to get ready for flooring, I felt the whole upstairs felt very unsafe to me. For multiple reasons. The puppy, our older dogs, me, my luck, I would fall down the hole. That's just my luck, you know. You're getting to see some Breely action here. Breely's having fun. Hey, Breely. Gracie's as big as Breely now, and Breely is almost 2 years old, guys. That is hilarious. Uh-oh. She hit your leg, huh? What'd you do? Oh, my gosh. So I watched Glory jump up on the ramp here, jump wrong, and she fell backwards and ended up on her back in the sand here. Scared the tar out of me. But she got up, shook it off, and went on to play some more. They're tough. They're very tough. So you know when they're injured and they go down that there's something wrong. Absolutely something wrong. Look at these two. Somebody might be throwing some hormones today by some of the chatter I'm hearing. These two over here playing now. Crazy. Crazy days on the homestead. It's so peaceful, guys. I can't even tell you how peaceful. Are we reaching our limit? In some aspects, yes. As far as our food stores and stuff, nope. I've actually sat down and menu planned with everything that's in my pantry, because my pantry is going to be moved. So I'm planning on using everything in our short-term pantry, use it totally up, and not restock it. So this is giving me the perfect opportunity to do so. Say, Grandma, stop hitting me. That's her grandma. And once those bookcases, which are my pantry right now, once they're emptied, we're moving them out of the kitchen. And we're going to actually temporarily put them upstairs while we work on the kitchen, because the kitchen is a big project coming up. Trinity, you're such a pretty girl. You're such a pretty girl. There goes Gracie. Boom. She went all the way down and rolled. Glory's right past Gracie there. The triplets are over here. I think they just nursed. Come on, triplets. Oh, Leo's sniffing butt. Yeah, Leo's definitely acting bucky. He's only 3 weeks, guys. Oh my gosh. You girls be careful. Some of the things I'm doing in my spare time is I have a puzzle I'm building. I love building puzzles, but I don't usually prioritize it. And for this downtime, I have one set up and I'm working on when I get too bored. So that's one of the things I do in my spare time. Besides watch other YouTube channels. That's my biggest hobby there. I like to see what others are doing. I like to see other goat farms and their birthing process and how they handle a complicated birth like we had this year. So those are some things. Gardening, if I can learn anything about gardening, that's some of the things I'm doing. And Jim is a gamer, so when he's not working on the house, he's playing his games. We've only taken like 2 days off, maybe 3, in about 4 weeks, guys. We've been locked down here pretty hard, I think close to 4 weeks. The only one who's come to the property is my daughter. And the only one who leaves our property, and then it's only like every other week, and that is Jim. And it's only for the really important stuff. Here's a little guy. Hey, Lucky. Hi, Lucky. There's Miss Lily right there. That's Lily. Here comes Carmela. Gotta get your attention. Here comes Leo. All right, guys. Hope you enjoy a little bit of the goat footage. They're not as bouncy as they can be. Let me tell you, they can be absolutely crazy. Glory was crazy when I went in. I give them their hay in the morning, the peanut hay, and I milk, and then I sit for a bit with the babies, so we keep them well socialized. And Glory was jumping on and off me like I was that ramp there. She was being absolutely crazy. It looks like it's time to forage. Look at that, off they go. Just takes one goat to head out, and you'll see most of the others will follow. Hi, Oreo. You bad girl. Giving Mommy a hard time on the milk stand. Yeah, she's been not horrible, but she hasn't been doing great ever since the neighbor's dog came over and everybody got upset. She has not done well on the milk stand since, because it happened while she was on the milk stand and all our dogs went nuts. So ever since then, she has not done well. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I got a little wash to finish running. And then I'm actually done with my chores for the day. We're trying not to kill ourselves. I mean, we got so much time here at the house. We're spreading everything out a little further than we normally would, but... And the heat's coming in, which is not fun. All right, guys, take care and God bless. Hope you enjoy the video.